This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F450, obviously a crew cab. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. It's an XL, but it's got power windows and locks, and I think it's got tilt, maybe cruise. We'll go inside and check, double check. It's got an AM, FM, CD, but it's got vinyl floor. Okay, so it was a decked out work truck. Obviously, it's got a really badass work box on it. It's dual rear wheel. It's got a beautiful set of tires on it with look like they're brand new. Has 121,963 miles. Purchased from a new car dealer in Phoenix. It was a theft recovery that they took in on trade also, which is interesting. It doesn't list the vehicle on Carfax as a theft recovery. It's on a clear title, but that's how they sold it to me. So who am I to not believe them? I don't think it has any bearing on this vehicle at all, except for the fact that I'm just telling you what they told me, even though I don't see it on Carfax. All right, so which I'll be showing you in just a second. Anyway, we brought it here. We did an inspection. My guys hand me this. Wrote sweet work truck, runs and drives well. Repaired tear in driver's seat. Both batteries are new and a detail. That's it. I'm gonna walk around this thing. Point at anything I see cosmetically. Obviously you're not buying this for cosmetics, but it's my job, so I'm gonna go around it and do my job. Anyway, it's got look at the rubber on the wheels here, on the tires, lots. Single, see, it's two-wheel drive, obviously big boy truck. 6.0 turbo diesel. We know 6.0's inside and out here. And we checked out the motor, and the motor is fine. Actually, it's excellent. According to my guys, because it's such a big truck and it's two-wheel drive, there's no adjustments for front end stuff, so it's a little floaty, probably because all the weight on the back of this truck. So obviously it's probably not the best highway truck in the world, but I don't think anyone's driving this thing 70 miles an hour down the interstate anytime soon. Anyway, I got one hand here. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. There we go. All right, so you got little things up here. That's the same way all the way around this thing. And we do have the keys for this thing. It's very unusual. We did get all the keys for these lock boxes. Boom, boom. Got a little pull-out tray that kind of locks in here too. Like that. There you go. Like that, right? This thing lifts up also, but it's the one-handed thing kind of sucks. Well, each one of these locks individually, and then when you slam this thing in, it keeps them closed, so it doesn't. There's no chance of them flying open when you're driving. There's some, like, I don't know what you're putting in there, but that happens there. This happens here. This thing will slide back too. I don't know if I can do it one-handed or not. See that? Like that. All right, so there you go. There. Boom, boom, boom. Take this. Boom. Just you gotta pull it. Boom. Like that. Pull this thing open. Boom, boom. Forgot to show you the tires on the other side, but they're basically the same as that. They're almost, they look like they're brand new. I better open this, go like this. See if I can do the one-handed thing. Maybe not. There you go. I did notice that this thing isn't long enough, so you gotta hold it up to close it. You need to take one link out of that thing or add more links. Boom. This thing lifts up just like that. All right. Ugh, man, it's hot. It's 108 right now. All right, what's it say on the odometer? 121,970. All right. I'm gonna go into the hood. We're gonna look for Ford stamps on both fenders and on both sides of the core support. Take out the oil cap, look at blow by. I did notice there's a little ding right here. Like I said, I doubt anyone cares, but there's the Ford stamp there. Ford stamp right there. New battery. Ford stamp right there. Ford stamp right there. Should be another one right there. Okay? So all the parts up front are original. No blow by at all, which is great. There you go. Let me show you the Kelly Blue, or the Kelly Blue. Let me show you the Carfax. There is no Kelly Blue book on a 450, believe it or not. There's your VIN, 6.0 rear wheel drive, no accidents, no damage, Carfax, one owner. This is interesting. So the last service was done. Let me show you. See where it says 126,530? It's got 121 on it. This is why you got to be careful when you go to service with your car. They did this to our Ridgeline. That truck right there, they added a digit, made that a 140,000 mile truck instead of a 14,000 mile truck. This one, they just screwed up a digit. And I will show you how they do that. All right, so here's some services, 121, one blah blah, 126,530. So basically 11/29 of 19, it's got 121,000, and then what? 2 months later, 5,000 miles on this truck. That didn't happen. Okay, so that's a mistake. Whenever you take your vehicle in, tell them you're gonna kill them if they screw up your frickin' Carfax. Because now I gotta get the title, I gotta send it into them to get it fixed. It's ridiculous, just stupid. And why do they report them? Because they get like 25 cents is what I'm told. I thought it was $10 for reporting to Carfax. It's like 25 cents. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just the dumbest thing ever. Floor looks good. Some little things in the seats. I'm really surprised it has power seats on both sides, but apparently the guy who had this truck ordered wanted a little extra comfort. Tears here. The driver's seat had a big tear on the side, so we had to fix it, but obviously this is what happens when you have workers in your truck, and usually because they're vinyl, they don't get that. That's why you have vinyl seats. But they're a lot more comfortable when they're cloth, especially in Arizona. If you're gonna keep it here, be a lot cooler here with that, with the cloth seats. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but you got some tie downs up here that go all the way across. See them? Bunch of rat strap deals. Bump, bump, bump. Nice truck, really nice truck. Window, and the air is blowing cold, and I cannot wait to get inside. It is freaking hot as, you know what, it is bad. And that fire up on Mount Lemmon is not going out anytime soon. There's the mirror out and in and down and up. Other side, out, in, down, up. This thing was all replaced. It was all torn right here, so we replaced that. Forward, back, up, down, tilt up. Well, tilt down first and then up. Rear up and down. You do have tilt wheel. You do have cruise control. I don't know who would be driving this thing down the interstate, which is what you use cruise for, but I guess if you're gonna cruise at like 60 or so, it would be all right. I don't think I'd want to be driving this big old thing at 70 or 80. Although I'm sure it would do it. I just wouldn't do it. There's a aftermarket radio, obviously. Makes sound, so that's all we will tell you. That thing doesn't like to close. And that is very common. God, that is a flaw. We got cup holders here. I don't know how many people they thought were going to be sitting up here, but a lot, I guess. There's tow on and off. Let's see. Windshield wipers. All right, let me open the gate. Let's go for a ride. All right, this truck is being sold on a clear title. It is what is it? It is. Oh my God, it's freaking hot. I swear to God, I'm having a brain fart right now. Oh my God, I swear to God. Anyway, it is being sold on a clear title. It was a theft recovery, even though there's no record of that anywhere. I'm just repeating what was told to me, okay? Blah, 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 blah. If you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, you'll pay the following. You will pay your state's tax rate, whatever that is. It could be 0, it could be 10, whatever your state is, plus our city of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. Now, if you pay by wire and ship this truck out of state, all you're gonna pay is the agreed upon price and that's it. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive your payment, we'll fill out the title with your name, or more likely your company's name and address, sign it off to you, scan it in your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately, and then mail it. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. Everything is disclosed in our deals, okay? As quickly as possible it happens, okay? You will have the truck shipped to you. The title will already be in your mailbox by the time it shows up. You'll just take the truck and the title to a motor vehicle in your state, your city, and get plates. It's very simple, okay? If you need help with shipping, let us know at the beginning of the transaction. This is a big truck. It's estimated to weigh, we have a 550, we know it weighs about 21,000 with almost the same equipment, so somewhere around 20 to 21,000. It's around 220 inches long. We'd have to get more exact than that at the time of purchase to get the numbers exactly right. But to give you an example, and this is a guess, I'm not telling you this is the case, but my guess is if you were to take it to Houston, which is on I-10, it would probably cost somewhere around $1,400 to $1,600 to ship. If it was going to Minnesota, it could cost $3 grand to ship, all right? Going to Vegas, it probably cost $600 or $700 bucks to go to Vegas. California, probably, well, LA, maybe 700, 800 maybe. Those are just kind of wild guesses based on how many cars I've shipped myself, which is lots, and you know, lately, lots of vehicles lately. So that's a guess, but we can help you. We can roll it into the price of the vehicle, whatever needs to happen, we can help with. Deposit's 500 bucks, get your deposit in. Once we have that, the truck will no longer be for sale. Until we have a deposit, it is for sale, period. Last part of every video, I say the same thing every single time, have for 10 years. On every single vehicle, unless they have factory warranty, I say the same thing every single time. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a fancy location. We don't have an attendant serving scones and lattes. They got all that crap at the auto mall about a half a mile east of us. We're right where we are now, about a half a mile away. And every time you buy a vehicle from them, you're paying for that. They have to pay for that somehow. It's in the price of the vehicle. And they add quite a bit more money than we do, than we are charging you for the vehicle, okay? They also know at that place that if something breaks in this truck, you're gonna bring it back and say, oh, fix my truck. It needs a, you know, the AC knob broke, or the rear power window broke, or it needs an injector, or the radio stopped working. And they're gonna fix it. Or they won't, because it's more than the money they allotted for a future repair, and at which time they'll just give you your money back and sell it to somebody else. That's how they do it, okay? We don't do any of that, all right? We give you this video, we give you the Carfax, we tell you everything we know, photo gallery, how we operate. We are experts on 6.0s, that I can tell you. There's nobody who knows more about 6.0s than us, okay? But at the end of the day, we are not Nostradamus. We have one vehicle on our entire property, and that's that freaking Ridgeline that they screwed up the Carfax on. It made me so mad. But the rest of these vehicles, I said the same thing in the video about. I'm not singling this truck out. I'm just telling you, you're the owner on day one. If you don't like that, we don't have a single car except the Ridgeline for you. That's about $28,000 or $9,000, okay? You know, you're saving a bunch of money buying from us because we don't have to pay for all that crap. So use some of that money to fix your truck, whether it's day one or day 2000. That being said, it runs and drives great. Shifts perfect, runs great, no blow-by. Hell of a truck, all right? Anyway, I think that's about it. I'll let my brother take some photos. Thank you.